Hello, escapee tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones. Me, BlueAnkylo. Welcome to the proper Chapter 1 of the game. Last episode was more of an introduction. This time we get to do our first normal chapter. Princess Tana. So we're still in, not Foray anymore, but, you know, same kind of deal. Trying to escape. Gotta go pick up our friends before we run out of here, though. Luckily, the invaders only sent low-level soldiers. Therefore, we have a chance. Did he just get a 1% crit? That is just rude. That's cheating. I don't agree with that. Fly away, young Pegasus Knight. Oh, we actually did make it to Frelia, technically. Right, we crossed the border last chapter, that's right. I guess they're planning on conquering the whole continent again and not just one country. It'll take me a few chapters to get familiar with all the names of all the countries again. I'm sure it's fine. There you go, Grado. War. War never changes. For a kids game on a handheld console, this is pretty dark, gotta say. Yeah, us too. We can retake Mulan. All right, so let's get started here. So first thing we want to do, I guess, have a quick look at the boss. Say hello to Ragu. You know, level 4 knight. He's actually pretty weak, honestly. We've got some soldiers. They, as usual, have absolutely no stats at all, or very, very little. So not too much to worry about these guys. And then axe guys are more of a danger than they used to be, because their hit rate is so much better than in our old Fire Emblems. So, unlike those where you can basically just dodge every single attack these guys have, now, not quite the same. Still don't have a lot of weapons to play with here. So, like, the only weapon Erica can even attack with is the, rapier. Steel swords are not going to be as bad as they were before, either, in case you're wondering. But for her, unfortunately, with very low constitution, if she equips a steel sword, that's -5 speed, which is pretty bad right now. So, not too likely to want to do that. Alright, let's get to work. So, it would be nice to be in that forest tile, or in these, forts. You'll regenerate in the forts every turn with a few HP, and they do give you a lot of defense. I want to continue not letting Seth get any kills. Now, we can't pick her up and drop her on the same turn, so I think we'll have a chat in this house, and then move him out of the way. Lucky warriors is all that is. So I'm gonna put Erica here. She could visit him again, but that's not needed. Double princesses. Alright, so let them attack first. Get our good dodge. Now, unfortunately, villages don't provide any defensive bonus, I don't believe. Or houses. Oh good, reinforcements. So everyone say hello to Sir Gilliam. Or is it Gilliam? GIF or GIF? Let's not start that in the comments, please. we're too late. Let's ride together. Okay, so we've got our sort of starting group. So Gilliam here is our first knight, and I mean, I had really bad luck with boars last time in our last game. But these guys can be good if you can get enough defense. Enemies are not going to do very much damage, but it tends to be very bad in, you know, speed and movement. So we'll see what happens. On the plus side, basic Iron Lances hit more often than they used to, so having both sides not dodge as often kind of makes knights with more defense tanking more viable. So that's a perk. And then we got Franz here. I guess we could be showing off these things. Earnest and compassionate cavalier from Renat. Surprisingly high speed there. But yeah, we'll see what the other, perhaps not green cavalier that joins up looks like. And because he's a cav, he starts with sword and lance, and that's pretty much it, right? That's the main thing. I didn't cover aid, but you can rescue anyone with lower constitution than your aid and carry them around and then drop them. There's lots of little tricks we can do with that. I'm trying not to go over everything in super depth because I'm assuming most of you guys watching this probably watched the other series, and I did cover those sorts of things better back then. So I'm thinking, let's put Franz in the castle, or the fort, because he needs the defense. And he's going to go primarily on lance for now. And then Gilliam, or Gilliam, who I'll probably alternate, say his name every time, be there. Could just go straight. I wonder if this is worth just... Maybe, you know, I should have actually just attacked this guy. Because I think Erica does do enough damage to kill this guy. Now, if she gets hit, I'll probably use Seth to rescue her. Because 9 damage would put her in range of being one-shot by the soldier. There we go, so she's totally fine. Good work, Erica. She's really making it look easy so far. Ooh, another really good level up. That's 2 great level ups for her in a row. Not going to complain about that at all. So she's already gotten 2 points of strength, which is a difficult stat for her to grow. And she even got a point of defense. So that's not bad. Not too shabby. So yeah, these guys could have killed... I could have played more offensively here. I did not need to play defense. He didn't even attack. How bad is he that he didn't even want to attack? 12 damage? He could have done 3 damage there, or would be 6 plus 2 is 8, so he could have hit Franz. I don't know why. He just knew he'd be counter-killed, I guess. Now, Franz is level 1, so there's a good reason to use him. Gilliam starts at level 4, so I don't want to he doesn't need the kills yet. We want to kind of balance by getting the low-level characters the first kills until everyone's sort of around the same level. So clearly, Franz getting that kill is fine. It's just the way the experience scaling works, you guys know. Now we could put Erica all the way into that forest. That would be the aggressive play. I think she'll be fine. Well, no. I don't have to do that. We can put her into the fort. She can equip the, I got her weapon level up, I forgot to mention that. So as you use your weapons, they'll level up. I forget if this game gives you any damage or hit bonuses as your rank goes up. Depends on which Fire Emblem you're playing, that changes a little bit. But primarily, it's used to unlock new weapons, so now that we've got D rank with swords, we can actually equip the steel sword. But like I said, it's not a good weapon for her. She actually would prefer an iron sword, because it weighs so much less, and she won't be slowed down by it. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Should be fine, something like this. Oh, look, we can talk to Franz. Why not? That's right, we sent Franz out to go scouting. Yeah, the Knights of Fra will never lose. Except I think they're already all dead, basically. Anyway, sometimes you get little interesting conversations. Oh, you went after Franz. I thought they'd go for Erica for sure. It's fine. Because he's in the fort. Oh, good! Reinforcements! So that's the sort of thing that when you're playing on hard mode, you should expect to see a lot more of these guys than normal. Keep that in mind. I don't know exactly the differences between the maps, but hard mode, if you're playing on normal mode along with me, for instance, feel free to leave a comment saying, oh, I only had one of those guys. Alright, can we survive? Let's see, Franz would take 6 damage once if he got hit. He'll only get 1 attack in, and he won't actually get the kill. I'd like to weaken him a little bit. Erica would just kill him easily. Well, I guess Franz is not going to get this kill unless... Well, we can play the dangerous game here and go for the lower chance to hit instead of 100% to hit. No, wait, what am I talking about? 13 minus 2 is 11, Blue. 13 minus 2 is 11. That's... Look, it's classic when you're trying to do Let's Plays, recording and then doing math in your head is, like, generally not the easiest thing in the world. Alright, I'm gonna leave Erica in this forest, send Jillian beside her, and, we'll see what happens. Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's fine. We're kind of pincer attacked here, but I figured between the forts we'd be fine. Okay, so Franz gets a bit more free healing, saves me the vulneraries. Let's see if he can kill a lowly soldier on his own. Oh yeah, these guys really have no stats at all. Still got hit as well. There we go. Come on, Franz. It was a pretty terrible start to Franz's level up career. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go after Seth. I'm gonna kind of pull Seth back, mostly to guard Franz, but out of the way so that... I'd prefer they try to attack Erica or Jillian, honestly. But we'll see what happens. Good, go for Erica. Now, if she did get hit, I'd be a little bit worried, but, oh, I left her with a steel sword equipped. That was a mistake. I could have probably counter-killed with the rapier. Well, then again, if I counter-killed, then all 3 of them in a row could have attacked her, possibly, and that would have been worse. Also, there's weapon advantage. There's a weapon triangle, as you may be able to tell. Axes beat lances, lances beat swords. I believe it accrues something like a +2 damage, +20% hit rate. And then if you have advantage at -2 damage, -20% if you're against the advantage. I forget the exact numbers, but it's something like that. Now, one thing you could say here is the rapier is kind of a special weapon, and because of the durability, it will eventually break, and they're kind of hard to replace. So in the future, I'll want to be using iron swords in general, just so that I don't... well, iron swords are much cheaper, and you can buy them everywhere. So, they're your sort of go-to, I would say. Ball damage... So he would not be able to kill Franz. Oh, he might get +2, honestly, now that I have the sword equipped. And Franz can't quite kill this guy. Actually, he's not doubling at all. Okay. Not even close. Oh, also, he can talk to Erica. Cool. Alright, well, you finished the weakling soldier. So yeah, not a great start to Franz with his first level up. Erica's off to a much better start. I wouldn't be surprised if he just attacks Seth now, because Seth cannot counterattack. And then we can use these 2 to finish him off. Well, he can still walk around and hit Franz. We'll probably be fine. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be enough to kill him. 6 plus 2 damage was not going to be enough. But yeah, that was a little bit close. Alright. Can you get your revenge safely? No. Alright, Erica will do it. So far, Erica is much better than Franz, gotta say. Alright, so now we gotta lure this guy over. So maybe we'll use Seth to lure him over and heal up Franz a little bit so he can actually help out next turn. Vulneraries just heal 10 HP, no big deal. Jillian will be fine. Alright. That's kind of what usually happens when you use the pre-promoted characters like Seth. So I believe Fort regenerates something like 20% of your max HP per round. You could get up there. What are you looking like? Almost level 4, still level 2, okay. Alright, so at least Franz can kill these weak soldiers. Go for it, Franz. I do really like Cavaliers in general early game because of their high mobility, their high movement. But they do need to get some stats for it to work out. Sir Jillian. Well, we better go rescue Princess Tana. Gotta save her friend. We're not gonna need Jillian to fight this guy. In fact, I already know how we're gonna kill him. So when you're fighting enemy knights who have particularly high defense, well, the trick would be to use ranged if you had any mages or anything, but 9 defense will be enough to counter most things Franz can do. Like, we would get 5 damage with our lance against him, but that's not much. The thing is, though, rapiers do bonus damage against quite a few units. Armored Knights, Cavaliers, and I think that's it. Armored Knights and Cavaliers. At least that's what it usually is. It says infantry, so maybe it's not a... I don't know. But it's kind of piercing, so it does bonus damage to armor units. So if we look, instead of what we should be doing, which is 12 damage, I think. Well, keep in mind, he's got +3 from the gate. So his defense is 9, +3 from the castle gate. His avoidance is quite low because he's got no skill or speed, so the fact that he's only got... Well, she's got a 69% chance to hit him is a little bit low, but most of that is from the gate effect. I'm just trying to figure out how her attack gets to 24. Maybe doubles and then -2 because weapon disadvantage. So, because it's effective against his enemy, it's 13 times 2, which is 26. And then because she's at weapon disadvantage, it's -2. And -20% accuracy as well, I believe. So if she actually gets hit by this guy, I'll have to pull her out of the way, unfortunately. Alright. Ah, she didn't miss. Excellent. Good work. The enemy had no chance to hit her or critical or anything, so it was... we could have done some tricks. That's 3 for 3 amazing level ups, though. Really happy with Erica so far. That's great. But yeah, what I could have done is rescued her with Seth and then grabbed her with Franz and dropped her right away. It would have taken a round to heal her with a vulnerary, but I'm sure you guys know the general cycling strat. Or you'll learn. Well, so far, hard mode, no trouble, but we're still on the easy part. Hey, more blue hair! I assume the young Princess Pegasus Knight has a crush on the Lord Ephraim. We haven't met yet. Alright, our first peek at the world map. Erica and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to Frelian capital. Fire Emblem heroines never listen to their fathers. Uh-huh. Warned ya. I mean, Grado just, like, broke the peace treaties and now has, like, attacked all of his neighbors. Clearly, this is time for a, what's the word? You know that thing in Europa Universalis? Coalition, that's the word. Ah, so we've got Prince Ephraim somewhere behind the border, guerrilla tacticking over there, trying to save his lands. His Pegasus Bothwans paid a heavy price. But I'm a warrior now too! Oh, also twin brother. So lend me some of your army. Just give me a small elite force, that's all I need. Small elite force. Hey Vanessa, green hair, probably archer. Boulder, old. Probably healer? Jillian, well, we know who he is. I'm assuming they give us mostly one of every class to start with. And at least one healer, probably. Jillian looks pretty awesome. I hope he turns out powerful. Well, they better. So instead of Merlinus, we just get a no-named caravan this time. Let's just cut out that entire mechanic of bringing on a spare character to hold your inventory, because that was no fun. Hey, some gold! Shall fight them till the last breath. I don't know, that king just went crazy and attacked us. Yeah. Maybe he's been corrupted by an evil High Chancellor. Just maybe. Alright, Prince Leon is, the son. Or the prince, I suppose. Seems like all the princesses and princes of the land sort of know each other. Alright, well that is 2 chapters, well, the first chapter done, really. The prologue didn't even count. We're off to a good start, and I hope you have enjoyed. Another short episode, don't worry, as the chapters get longer, these episodes will surely lengthen as well. Thanks for watching, folks, hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.